Hey everybody, welcome to Rubber Toe Rundowns, and I'm your host, Roberto. In my rundowns, I share with you details about accessories or techniques that go into the Pacific Rim Speedway diecast track. This episode of Rubber Toe Rundowns is sponsored by Custom Diecast Metal Signs by Meekin. Be sure to click the link and check out all of their custom die sublimation prints on metal signs that are specifically scaled down for diecast tracks. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Rubber Toe Rundowns, and I am Rubber Toe, lead driver and MC for Monster Motorsports, and today is going to be a little DIY of making these fire and explosions for your diorama, whether it's diecast, miniature tabletop gaming, whatever. Now, I did not come up with this idea, but I'm going to do something a little different, not as much editing magic on this video because I want everybody to see just how quick and easy making these are. So let me move out this way and show you everything you will need. You will need a hot glue gun, some polyfill, some battery operated flickering tea lights, X-Acto knife, scissors, and some spray paint and dull coat. I choose a dark red, a black, a yellow, and a dull coat. So I like Army Painter because it's a very fine mist and it doesn't go on all clumpy. So let's get started. So first, you're gonna take your tea light, and it's got a little rubber covering. Sorry, my hands are black. I've been painting them other ones today. So what we're gonna do is just take this and put it right up here and just cut around the rubber cover, because we want to pull the rubber cover off in order to have more light, because this diffuses the light a lot. Looks like I need to cut it a little more. So let's get this up under there, and laying it flat right here along the edge really helps. There we go. Let's see if it comes off this time. Hey, look how easy that is. So here you can see, you just turn it on and it's a little flickering light. So you just want to grab about a handful of polyfill, about a baseball size, and I just kind of ball it up here just to kind of get it more, and then make sure your hot glue gun is already turned on, because I forgot to turn it on earlier during the test run. So here we're just going to hot glue the edges around here. You don't need a whole lot, but definitely want to go all the way around. There you go. And now I'm just going to take this and shove it in there and just kind of squish it around. Actually, I'm going to squish it around there. And you kind of want to wait for the glue to dry mostly, so you don't burn your fingers, like I do a lot. I'm going to turn this off. Oh, see, already touching it, and I'm going to turn it off. There we go. And now, see how there's some parts that are kind of not quite peeled away and covered. So I kind of want to put some more glue on here and bring some more polyfill down, because I want to get it as bulky and poofy near the bottom as possible. Like, there's too much exposed right there. So I'm going to put some more hot glue right here and kind of bring some of that fill down to cover that up. And I'm just sitting here holding it, letting it dry, a little bit. And it doesn't matter if you have any imperfections, because the scissors afterward allow you to cut off some of the bulk. So while that's curing, I'm going to kind of pull it up a little bit. I kind of want to tease it up. Oh, there's still not enough down there. Well, actually, I have some extra. So I'm going to take this little extra bit I have over here and glue it to the side, because pulling it down doesn't seem to be doing very much. And again, it's supposed to look like a fire and stuff, so it doesn't have to be pretty. There's not like an exact shape or science to any of this. All right, so I'm gonna hold that there and just kind of twist it a little bit, get it to kind of form somewhat of a fire. Yeah, that's better. So there we go. So now I'm just gonna take this over to the little paint area I got set up over here, and we're gonna paint it up. So I'm gonna start with some red, because, you know, fire is got red and yellow in it. I didn't have any orange, but you know, yellow and red make orange, right? If I remember my preschool colors. There we go. It actually looks a lot more red than in the video. So then I'm gonna hit it with, oh man, look at that, all that white. That little ball block is not big enough. So I'm just gonna paint right there. So I'm gonna get rid of a lot of that red. There we go. And then let's hit it with some yellow. And as you can see, now you understand why I'm getting paint on my fingers, because I'm touching it. But it's okay. You can wear styrene gloves if you wish. And now we're gonna hit it with some black. And here you wanna really get the bottom of it really thick, because this is kind of where like the burning and the melting and the fire is going on. This is where it's going to be the darkest. And then I just kind of throw a little spritzing of black on there. There we go. Now let's see how good I got the bottom there. Now you can see, you can still kind of see through that. So I'm gonna hit it again, because that's just, when I say you want it black on the bottom, you want it black on the bottom. All right. And then after that, then you don't really have to wait for it to dry. So I'm just gonna kind of hit it with the dull coat, and it hardens up really, really nice with all the spray paint and the dull coat and everything. Now it's not gonna be rock hard, but while that dries a little bit before I show you the final step to the process, let's, you know, so far what? Oh man, it's only been like 8.5 minutes. So this is going really fast. So let's swing on over to here. And as you can see, some other ones I've made. So you can do different colors. You don't have to do just fire, you know, or anything like that. You can do any colors you want. So I got this kaiju monster breathing radioactive breath or acid onto that cop car. And I've added a little black down there, kind of show it's melting and burning. And I mean, you can really get as big as you want. So that one's pretty big. It's still powered by one light. The bigger you get though, you probably want to add multiple lights. So again, I didn't invent this technique. I did put the links to some of the other ones down below. All right, so I think this one's dry enough. Yeah, she's dry enough. So now the final step is you're gonna kind of want to tease it a little bit. I'm gonna kind of pull up and expose some of the white underneath. Here, I'm just gonna put it on this here. And let's see here. You're just kind of opening it up to have some of that white inside kind of come through. And let's see, we want, here we go. Look at that. You can kind of twisty top it. Then on the bottom, see how it's all not really flat. So I'm just gonna sit here and trim the bottom so it sits flat, it doesn't wobble around as much. And if you don't like the shape, like on the sides, if it's like you feel like it's too bulky, you can always cut it off and just hit it with the spray can again, you know? So let's turn this bad boy on. And there you go. We got a fire and an explosion going on, burning. So it's real simple. Man, like less than 10 minutes, you can get all this done. So in a good hour, you can make a good 8 to 10 to 12 of these things in an hour once you got completely set up. So thanks for joining me. This is Rubber Toe Rundowns, and we'll see you next time. So stay safe and keep the rubbers on the road. Rubbers? No, I meant keep your tires on the road. Man, I gotta have a script. Thanks for checking out this episode of Rubber Toe Rundowns. If you enjoyed this video, give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more diecast racing. You can also join the Monster Motorsports Diecast Racing Facebook group. Until the next update, stay safe and keep your wheels on the road.